Hello from Amsterdam.
Hi, from Rotterdam.
Hi, from Amsterdam.
And hello from Sofia.
And Rotterdam again.
We're very happy to see you in a digital way and we hope you're doing well.
This week is also the first week for some of us to go back to the office again.
In the past few weeks, we've been very busy to make the office a safe and responsible place for you to work at. For example, we washed the entire carpet.
We put posters around the office.
We've set up hand sanitizing stations.
I started working.
In the upcoming weeks, we will make sure that everyone stays safe in the office.
I'm the door bitch.
Yeah. I'm the new bitch.
So take care.
Wash your hands.
Keep your distance.
Oh, and have a great week. Bye!
Bye!
Hi everyone. My name is Martina and this is my second day at the office. I'm currently in Rotterdam. And second day I was told is 3 days, so I bought some muffins for everyone. I'm from Lumesdorp, that's close by. In my free time I do kiteboarding and surfing and climbing, and that's it. So.
Ring the bell.
Oh yeah, I have to ring the bell. Sorry.
Hello, my name is Thomas. I was born in France and I moved to the UK where I lived for 12 years, and then I came to the Netherlands in 2010. I started working at Where Are You a month ago on the 1st of May as a front-end developer, and in my free time I write music using Logic Pro.
Hello, where are you? My name is Stan, which is short for Stanislav, and I just recently joined the company beginning of April. I'm located in Sofia, and I'm an Android developer, part of the Banking Right team here. Outside of work, I am married, no kids, a couple of cats. As hobbies, I just recently developed a hobby for reading books about superficial anatomy, and I am really hyped up about that. Other than that, I enjoy cooking, physical activities like running, hiking, gathering with friends, and I am super excited to be part of We Are You. So hello.
Hi, my name is Martijn Brugman. Mid-May, I joined We Are You Amsterdam as a front-end developer. I live near Brouwer het IJ in Amsterdam together with my girlfriend. In my free time, I like to watch movies, watch Netflix, listen to music, sometimes make a little bit of music, and I'm trying to learn how to draw. Hopefully soon, everybody in the office can meet me in real life. And in the meantime, don't hesitate to hook me up on Slack, and we can do a virtual coffee or so. See you guys out there.
Hello everyone, my name is Ivado and I come from a small city in Bulgaria called Sliven. I started working for We Are You in the beginning of April as an iOS developer. Sadly, I still haven't met any of you in person, but fingers crossed this will happen soon. A little bit more about myself. I consider myself as someone who has an entrepreneurial mindset. I love generating ideas and turning them into reality, hoping one day these ideas will make the world a better place. Well, thank you for having me in this wonderful company and looking forward to meeting you soon. Bye, cheers!
Hi everyone, I'm Otinka, I'm 29 and live in Sofia with my boyfriend. We don't have kids. From around 4 years I'm a QA and from a month I'm part of We Are You in a mobile team. I'm really happy and excited to be part of this company because I have opportunity to learn and to learn a lot things. Outside of work, I really love to read a book, to go for a walk with friend. Every winter try a ski, but really love summer and the sea. I'm hoping to see you soon, and it's for me. Bye.
Hi, I'm Bart Soeters. Last week I started at We Are You as an iOS developer. I've been feeling very welcome by everybody from the company. Thanks for that. I live in Utrecht, in the middle of the Netherlands, together with my girlfriend and my 9-month-old son. In my spare time, I really enjoy traveling all across the world, picking different continents, different cultures is something that I really enjoy. I'm always looking for the culinary side of a culture to find out new patterns in taste and the way they prepare food. So it must not come as a surprise that in my spare time I enjoy cooking a lot, cooking for friends and for family. It's the things that I do the most and I really enjoy. Going out for beers, going to a festival are also the things that I enjoy. Or you'll find me strolling around my son's stroller with my inline skates. This is something that I picked up in the Corona times and yeah, something that I hope I'll continue with in the future. I'm always open to have a chat, so don't hesitate to reach out. See ya.
Hey all, we are the Goudse team. You can call us also the Golden Heroes. Normally we are working for me in Rotterdam, but nowadays from... And we are happy to share our team update.
Yay! Our team consists of 9 people. 3 backend developers, 2 frontend developers, 2 designers, 1 Scrum Master and a CRO specialist. What is it our team does on a daily basis? Well, let me tell you. We work on multiple touchpoints in the digital landscape of the Goudse. This means we work on the corporate website, a portal for entrepreneurs, and a portal for insurance advisors. Those 3 touchpoints we built for the Goudse Verzekeringen, but also for the Zeelse Verzekeringen. This is a sister company which provides the same functionalities, but usually in different styling.
We are happy to show you some great results of the new navigation of the Goudse.nl. We start with the zero measurement. This is an important method for objectively measuring results. So first a look back at what the homepage looked like. As you can see, the navigation menu has been changed. When you click on the navigation menu, the menu opens with direct entries to product pages. The header on the homepage has been adjusted with new entries to insurances. And also the call to action button, find an advisor in your area, is now immediately visible. So this is the funnel analysis of the product pages during the zero measurement. So the data you see here is the data of the period before the new navigation. This funnel displays the number of sessions that navigate from the homepage through product pages to a completed offer request. So the conversion rate during the zero measurement is 0.74%, which means that from these over 47,000 visitors, 0.74% converts. Then now the one measurement of the navigation. What you see here is the same funnel that displays the number of sessions that navigate from the homepage through the product pages to a completed offer request, but then during the one measurement. So you can see a huge increase of the conversion rate from the homepage to the product pages, and also a high increase of conversion rate from the product pages to the offer request form, except for verzuimverzekeringen. But that can be explained because these offer requests have been paused on the website due to the coronavirus. And also a high increase of the conversion rate of completed offer requests. And last but not least, an overall increase of the conversion rate of 72%. So we are happy to conclude that the new navigation contributes positively to the KPIs of the Goudse.
I will now demo a part of the advisor portal, namely the bedrijfs profile. When an advisor is preparing for an interview with a new potential client, it is very important that they are well prepared. So they can use the bedrijfs profile functionality to get in advance some information about the client. There are multiple filters that can be used for searching, such as the company name or the postcode, or a combination of all of them. I will now go ahead and use the Rotterdam We Are You offices as an example. The search functionality is utilizing and consuming an API from an external provider, which provides Chamber of Commerce information or KVK information for companies. You can see the source of the data here. It's company.info. Here you can see the KVK number of the company and also the SBI code representing a category of what the company does. You can also get a relative position of the company location from the map on the left. Aside from the KVK information, we have recently enriched the company information with building information. This way, the advisor has additional information about the building, the risks of this building, and also can be provided with some tips for his interview. In order to implement this functionality, we had to analyze and consume APIs from 3 different sources. The basic registrations of addresses, the BAH, PDoc, which provides open government datasets for current geo information, and Hyodan, which provides roof and details information for buildings. Both the map layers and the information you see on the right side utilize a combination of calls from all services. You can see on the map, which is a fully functional map, you can zoom in and out, where the building is located and what the intakes are. In addition, on the right side, you can find information about the building itself, such as the year of construction, or the plot size, or the roof type. If you see a blue arrow and click on it, you will see even more information.
Doei!
Yes, Sas.
Hallo.
Yes, Sas.
Bye bye.
Yes, us.
Ciao.
Doei!
Hi all. In this back and forward session of May, we want to talk a bit about KNAP. For KNAP, we have been working, of course, a long time already, and well, in the latest years, KNAP have set up their own Scrum teams. From you, we're still participating in a few of them. Here you see the name of the teams and the participants at the moment in their roles. So we have team cards, we have team Supimpo, we have team web, and bigger team, team native mobile, and team AOP. Currently you see that every team has multiple developers in there. We participate as developers or as architects. KNAP arranges the product ownerships and the Scrum Masterships, but sometimes also analysis and UX. And specifically for native, Gegana has prepared a demo, and Vladislav we will present during this session. Going over to Gegana.
Yep. Hello. The major points we can share for the mobile native team is that we currently separated from banking right code base. That gives us opportunity to do major enhancements in architectural structure of the project, including introducing some dependency injections, continuing on enhancing our MVVM structure, also refactoring the network layer. The best thing I would say was that we could revive a lot of tests, and we are still continuing doing that, so we could have stronger QA sessions for the project. Also introducing unit tests for the continuous integration setup. Feature-wise, there is 2 major things I would like to share with you. That KNAP is introducing the new pension savings account in cooperation with Aegon. And we will have a short demo, live demo for the coolest new feature for our authentication flow. This flow includes third parties which provide us documents, scan functionality, and also face recognition, which are used for a very robust and good way for authenticating our users. For very important features like payments, also account opening process and registration. I will present you the the registration process. Now you should see my device. Then we will start the document registration process. I have this dummy Netherlands ID card. This is the process for the document scanning. It includes the first is so-called optical scan, where we receive important data if the document has NFC chip in it and so on. Both pictures of the front and the back of the documents are needed, and everything is sent to the backend to be compared live from persons from the support of KNAP. This is the screen where we scan the NFC chip. As you can see, I'm holding the card to the device, and it does the scan of the chip. And we are sending and verifying the data on the backend. And now the next steps are for the face recognition. Now the app will compare the photo coming from the document with a live face scan, which we will do now. You won't see it on the screen share from the device, but I'm doing it right now because the SDK we use is blocking it. And now it fails because this ID card it's not me on it. But if we have a successful flow, we will continue and open the account overview for the user. We can of course retry, and we will return for the face scan. And yeah, I think guys, this is basically it. We're really proud with this process because it provides really better and secure way of authentication.
So this concludes basically our May version of the KNAP fast back and forward. More to come because I think a lot of interesting things are being done in the different teams at the moment. And take care.
Good morning, everyone. This is our the back and forward of Boxplosive, a project we are working on now for about 2 years. First of all, who's Boxplosive? Boxplosive is a company based in Tilburg, and they are redefining loyalty. They work for companies like Ethos and Albert Heijn and Blokker, and they make an app for loyalty programs. They have a platform, and they asked us to make a white label app that works on both iOS, Android, and web. I'm going to take you with me, how a developer, what we did, because a lot of work is spent behind the scenes and not just in the app. So I'm going to show you what we did in a technical point of view. What did we do? In the beginning, we thought of how are we going to architect this project. We decided to create 4 repositories. One for the app, that's a React Native project for iOS and Android. One repository for web, that's a React project. Then one shared project that is an NPM package, and this NPM package is included in both the app and web. And this shared repository contains, for example, the API client and also mocking, so we are not dependent on any live server. And it also contains many logic that's needed in both app and web. And then we have a separate retailers repository. The retailers repository contains things like images, fonts, styling, translations, and for example also certificates for the app stores and all information that's retailer specific. And these repositories connected. What we as a developer do is when we checked out all the repositories, in the app repository we created many scripts that can build the correct app. One of the things we usually do after checking out the project is running a command, yarn WL, that is white label, and then we choose, for example, the Dane retailer, that's a supermarket, and then we want the acceptance version. And then if we run this command, all this built, you have seen the splash screen, and this is the first screen the user sees. Let me give you a quick tour to the app. This is the onboarding screen. This is the acceptance version. It has a developer menu. In the developer menu, we can, for example, switch environment. We have a mock environment, so we're not dependent on the server. Let me select that one. Then I can log in. We already have an account on mock. We support push notifications and newsletter. Yes, I want. And then we see the main screen of the Dane app when someone is logged in. Dane has a special menu. You won't see that in other white label apps. We made it especially for Dane. When the user installs the app, it can open the customer card. It can scan the barcode at the kassa, and then if he buys stuff, he can save points. If he saves points, he gets a bespaarsaldo, and in this case, the user has 3.75 euros that he saved. And there are many types of savings. In this case, we have a nice animated circuit progress bar, but also other possibilities. The Dane app. Now, we want to switch. I can show you other retailers. Another retailer that has gone live just 2 weeks ago is Ethos. Let's switch to Ethos. So there it is. We've created a new build, but then for Ethos, and I did nothing. It was all automated. I just waited. I have no account here, but Ethos uses a different kind of authentication. They have OAuth, that their own identity provider. So here you see a web view where you can log in. I have no account. I'm not going to show you now. I just wanted to see that Ethos is live. Yes, woohoo! And another retailer we're working on is Blocker. I can show you. Yeah, here's Blocker. Here we have the developer menu again. I switch to mock so I can show you something. I do the quick login. It's a shortcut. Here's a quick explanation how the app works. And in the background, you see an animation of a different type of saving card. In this case, the user has saved a lot of stamps. In this case, 75. We're still working on this. So here you see a multi-page stamp card, as we call it, with some nice animations, as you can see. If I scroll up or down, or up, you see information. This is multi-page saving card. What you have here, another type of saving card. You can also share points with friends. You can generate a link and share it with WhatsApp or email. This is an offer. You can activate it with a nice slider switch to activate it. Another offer. So it's almost the same app, but total different. I've given you an insight in the Boxplosive project from a technical point of view. Looking forward, at this moment the project is scaled down for obvious reasons. Well, the retailers postpone decisions, so yeah, we'll have to scale down for now. Hopefully after the summer or even earlier, we can start the project again on full speed. So until that time, all be nice to Bob Smits, because he's keeping the project alive on his own. Slack him a big thank you, Bob. That will keep him alive. I thank you for your attention and hope to see you all very soon. Bye bye.
Damn, that's not working. Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you are watching this video. My name is Lars and I'm part of this great CRO team of the offices of Amsterdam and Rotterdam. Since we are working in a lot of client teams, we decided to explain in this back and forward 2 specific CRO cases. Gertie will start with the case of the business-to-business part of Eneco, and she will explain what she is doing over there, specific on CRO. After that, Lisbeth is taking you all the way to Down Under to explain what she is doing on conversion optimization at one of our Australian customers, Southern Phone. Have fun with it and see you next time. Bye bye.
Everyone, this is me. I'm going to take you a bit through the dashboard I've been creating for Eneco business to business. One of the struggles we had over there was that We gathered some data on the website, of course, but the amount of traffic was not significant. So what we've done is that we have enabled usability feedback on the first page of the dashboard, and we've been asking some questions about how people experience the website. This meant that there was a lot of data coming back in ways that it's hard to analyze immediately. So I've been working on an automated dashboard where everything's coming in, or actually it's semi-automated. So the only thing I need to do is import the export from Usabilla, and then there will be this overview that you see on my screen now with all the results. So we have an average score that people can rate their experience to, the amount of respondents, and what kind of score they rate the website with, but also deeper into what their reason of visit is. Are they going to the website to see their invoices, or they'd like to give their meterstanden through? Sorry, I don't know the English word for that. Also, if they have some additional feedback they'd like to share, it will be visible in here. And basically what we do here from this part is we connect this with the data we see in Google Analytics, which makes the insights we have more valuable, but also it points us into a direction of focus where we need to work on. So from this, we take the next steps to further analyze the topics and see what we can improve, but also put on the backlog for the developers. So really useful for the team, but also just to have an overall insight immediately. This is it for now. I hope you like it. If you want to know more, or you're interested in what's happening exactly, then just reach out. I'll explain further. Thank you.
Southern Phone is one of our Australian customers we work with on conversion optimization. Southern Phone is one of the largest providers of fixed-line mobile and internet communication services in regional Australia. At the end of March, I created a roadmap for Southern Phone for the coming months. Together with Southern Phone, I determined that the priority for the coming months will be on the mobile checkout flow. So this week I started with a new analysis for optimizing the mobile checkout flow. Our approach is always data-driven. We do all kinds of analysis to find out where and why visitors experience obstacles. I will make these analyses for Southern Phone to gain insights and collect information about the behavior of visitors. So I first looked at our Data Studio KPI dashboard to see where most of the visitors drop off. This time I'm going to analyze why just 21% of the visitors go from the personal plan page to the shopping cart. What you see here is the same funnel as before, only differently displayed. So here you see an overview of the conversions per step per month. I also set up hot air heat maps for the most visited personal plan pages. Heat maps are a great visual tool to help you see how people interact with specific pages. Hotjar will make visible where they click, how far they scroll, what they look at or ignore. The next step will be analyzing the behavior flow in Google Analytics. When I have collected and combined all these data, I will make a proposal for A/B testing. Also, there are a number of A/B tests currently active, for which data still must be collected to draw reliable conclusions. In the coming weeks, I will give Southern Phone recommendations based on these tests. So that's it for now. If you have any questions about our approach or what we can do for our customers, please let us know.
Hi everyone, I'm Ivan and I'm part of Team Takumi located in Sofia. We decided to share with you all who are we and what we're busy with. In the team, we have Vesela Georgieva and Daniela Christova as backend developers, Kristina Ignatova as a QA engineer, Alexander Galburev as a front-end developer, and myself as a project lead. I have prepared a small presentation about running project, so let me now share my screen. Alright, so last sprints we have busy with several clients and projects. Most of the team is currently working on Aruba Bank and Orco Bank project as a joint effort with Team Alpha. Christina will share more about those projects in a couple of minutes. Another project we are actively working on Amro ABF, where we are migrating their existing lease and commercial finance website built in Sitecore and old version on Umbraco to a combined multi-site Umbraco solution. It is hosted in ABN AMRO Ignite One Azure Cloud as platform as a service. We had quite a lot of challenges to comply to all ABN requirements and restrictions, especially when it comes to automate the whole build and deployment processes using infrastructure as a code. Thanks to hard work of our DevOps team, Kalyan and Bojidar, and always support, we are almost there. We have scheduled go live date on 8th of June, which is next week, so fingers crossed there. Daniel Hristo worked several months on IGB projects and was part of their client development team. IGB is a private bank aimed at wealthy individuals, families, and foundations. Danielle was working on their internet portal for creating and processing bank operations. She did a great job there, and her contract was extended several times already, but now IGB wants to have all the development in-house. Last but not least, we are supporting two applications that are in production. That is MoneyPot and Jessica Bank. MoneyPot is a robo-advisor web application that offers easy and quick investment in an interactive way by setting up different goals like buying a car, house, holiday, or even wedding. It has a playground where clients can pre-check their investment return by entering target goal amount, initial and monthly amounts, horizon date, and desired risk profile. Once clients have an account with goals, a nice dashboard with deposit withdrawal functions is in place and possibility to retrieve notification if their goals are not on track and require attention. Jessica Bank is basically the same as MoneyPot. Actually, it's sold and implemented as a white label solution. Jessica is a Danish bank and they also wanted to have a robo-advisor investment solution in their portfolio. Recently, we delivered a production release containing upgrade of Bootstrap to version 4 and jQuery library update. And now I'm passing to Christina, who will share some information about Aruba Bank and Orco Bank projects. Thanks and have a nice day.
Hello, I am Chrissy from Team Takumi. In Japanese, Takumi means a master craftsman. I'm the QA in the team. Currently, both teams, Takumi and Alpha, are working together on developing Aruba and Orco online banking sites for desktop. Both projects are quite similar when it comes to design capabilities. Basically, Orco site is the same as Aruba's with some small differences in color and functionalities. But when it comes to the stages both projects are at, this is where the huge differences start. For example, Aruba is in its UAT state. We have created a testing environment on their site and we're almost ready with it. As for Orco, we're in the middle of the development phase. Each Monday we make a deployment to Aruba's testing site with all the features and fixes we have done the previous week. A constant communication is going with the UAT team for the issues they have discovered. A huge struggle we had until we taught them how to log the bugs so we can actually understand what are they all about. Each sprint we develop a different number of stories. We have our planning meetings, our dailies and retrospectives. On our planning meetings we do the Fibonacci voting to determine the PBI's value. Stories we develop are quite small and covering a bit of the bigger picture. Differences in both projects can be seen in the functionalities we are currently developing. Since Aruba is almost done, all the stories we are developing are covering small things we have missed along the way. Like the previous sprint, we added the allowed character regex on all the naming fields. We made bill payments recurring. We added some transfer limits on some of the amount fields. As for Orco, we're still in the stage where whole page functionalities are being developed, like rejected transfers page, scheduled transfers page, upload a bulk page. Thank you, see you around, bye bye!
Let me give you a quick tour of the Tanki app. Tanki is a loyalty app which you connect partners in, so you will get a discount on your fueling session. In the Last couple of months, a few months back, we made the app white label from Tanki. So Tanki was an app on its own first, had a lot of fueling stations included, also a lot of fueling stations from Tamil, and Tamil said like, hey, we want the app for ourselves. So Tanki gave us the assignment to make it white label. So we have 2 apps with 1 code base. You see here both dashboards. Some similar elements, also some different elements we fixed with feature flags in the backend. So that's pretty nice, a different app but all in 1 code base. What we did the last weeks were Tanki deals. Tanki deals is a new feature next to the contracts and the partners. So we have online shops like Thuisbezorgd or T-Mobile or Ben. If you order a meal with Thuisbezorgd or install the Thuisbezorgd app, you will get a discount. So that's pretty nice. That's an extra feature that you can get more discount than only adding partners. Once the requirement is done for the online store or your purchase is done, you will see the discount in the Tanki app. There's an overview of all your purchases in the Tanki app with a status if it's already approved or if it's pending, and you can see which discounts you can expect or which ones you already used. So that's a pretty cool feature. So online shopping will get you also a discount on your fueling sessions within the Tanki app. That's pretty nice. This feature we released the last week of May. Tanki was really happy about it, and we still need to see how many users will actually use it and how it's received. For the upcoming weeks, we have an iOS store switch that we're gonna do. Tanki used to be a business within Energy Direct. Now they are a business, well, a separate business, and they have their own Apple account, so they want to move all the users from the one app to the other app. That's what we're gonna do in the next few weeks. And also we're gonna add an IDP. Energy Direct and Ascend have, well, if you wanted to add them as a partner, they had a username login authentication, but they changed that to an IDP with OAuth, and so we have to change that as well in the app. And this is a quick example of how that can work. Also, all users that already had Energy Direct connected need to reconnect, so they will stay connected in the future. Here you can see the reconnect button and how it works. The user will will see a web view with a login form, and they can add their credentials there, and then everything works again for the future. So there will be a migration period in which the users can reconnect to Energy Direct and be connected again. So that IDP change is something for the future. That's a lot of backend work as well, and for the apps it's a new feature and an extra security way. And Ascend and Energy Direct will deprecate their username, password, login authentication. So we need to make this IDP implementation work as soon as possible. So that's coming up for the next couple of weeks.
My name is Astrid and I'm the presentator and the voiceover of the back and forward from the We Are Woonstad team. First of all, I'm going to show you a small video, but I have 3 questions for you. 1. What do we celebrate? 2. Which colleagues do you see? And 3. Which beer brand drinks Manouk? Yes, so did you answer all the 3 questions? Did you see what we celebrated? Of course, we celebrated the go live for the new My Environment for Woonstad Rotterdam. And did you also see which colleagues were staring in? Yes, it was Ruud, Max, Astrid, Volker, Rob and Manouk. And of course, which beer brand drinks Manouk? It was Brand. Her favorite brand. Alright, so with this video we showed you our highlight from the last weeks, namely the go live for the new My Environment. So I want to take you a little back to the beginning of the start from the developer from that My Environment, because for Woonstad Rotterdam is a housing association for the people who didn't know that. For a housing association, it's very important that consumers are able to arrange their things online, so that they are not going to call or come by at the office. So therefore, we developed a new My Environment. Woonstad Rotterdam offers a lot of social housing, especially rental, but also a couple of private housing who consumers can buy. And they have a rental of commercial spaces, and they have rental of parking spaces, but not for everybody. They offer these things especially for Rotterdam residents with low incomes. So therefore that is our purpose of the My Environment, to serve these residents of Rotterdam. A couple of months ago, the We Are You team of Tilburg developed the new open domain, the website for Woonstad Rotterdam, in a new look and feel. So the new My Environment needs to have the same look and feel as the open domain, of course. So let's take a look at what we did with the My Environment.
Vanaf nu is de nieuwe Mijn Woonstad-omgeving beschikbaar voor alle huurders van Woonstad Rotterdam. Heb je al een account, dan kun je deze gewoon blijven gebruiken en anders maak je deze in 2 stappen eenvoudig aan. Na het inloggen zie je als eerste je berichten. Heb je bijvoorbeeld een reparatieverzoek ingediend, dan vind je hier alle informatie met betrekking tot de afspraak. Heb je een betaalachterstand, dan krijg je hier de mogelijkheid om deze direct te voldoen. Wil je meer weten over jouw huurovereenkomst? Selecteer hem dan in het overzicht aan de rechterzijde. Op deze pagina vind je meer informatie over jouw contract. Zoals uit welke componenten je huur is opgebouwd, of wat je maximale huur kan zijn volgens het puntensysteem van de huurcommissie. Daarnaast heb je een overzicht van alle betalingen en ook de mogelijkheid om direct te betalen. Verder kun je op Mijn Woonstad een hoop dingen zelf regelen. Zo kan je een reparatie melden, een klacht of overlast melden, een nieuwe bewoner bijschrijven, of als je gaat verhuizen, kan je de huur opzeggen. Ga dus snel eens kijken op mijn.woonstadrotterdam.nl.
So, looks good, right? Okay, I've asked the team to make a summary of what we did for development tools and where it was built in. So they came up with this list. I give you 10 seconds to read it by yourself. All right, then it's now time to take a look forward and what we are going to do next. Woonstad Rotterdam has a little sister. It's called Stadswonen Rotterdam. And Stadswonen Rotterdam offers student housing in, of course, Rotterdam. And now we are busy with implementing the new My Environment for this company as well. We are going to use the same backend as for Woonstad Rotterdam, but of course with different front ends, so it looks a little bit different. And yeah, I think that's what we are going to do in the next weeks. After that, we are going to develop more features for the My Environment, but of course we are going to develop more features for the open domain. So we are busy, and I hope you are too. For now, I would like to thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.
Welcome everybody. We like to give you a quick insight where we're working on for our client Zatkine. We started in November last year with winning the pitch from some other companies were very big. The adventure started in November with workshop, personas, customer journeys, and a design that really hit the spot. They were very, very happy with it. And so many thanks to Henry, Manouk, and Steph who did that phase. And we were very proud how they completed that one. After that, the implementation started directly. We started in February, and Steph, you look at him besides Mark.
Hello.
Yeah, there's Steph. He took the lead in making the design and created all the user stories. So he's on vacation, but Steph, you are with us. The website is built completely by us and built on Ruby on Rails. And it is the first project that is hosted in Amazon Cloud. So we are very proud to show you what we make so far. We did it in 6 sprints, and that is really, really great because I'm used to projects that take much longer. But for now, we'll show you what we made so far, a bit of it, because the client is filling the content, and we want to show you the full Monty next month. So who can give I the word to continue?
Yeah, I'll take it over. I'll put Steph on the couch.
Okay,
and
thanks.
I'll share my screen. Then I'm Mark, by the way, front-end developer of the team. This is the first Ruby on Rails 6 project, and also where we use Webpack as a package manager, so we can easily manage all the packages and use all the cool JavaScript stuff easily. We'll give you a small sneak peek of the homepage. The special thing about this homepage is that it has horizontal scroll. And as you can see, it's very colorful. And that is because you can attach colors to each part of the website. And that will reflect through the entire website in each college that Zetkin has. But I'll show you all that magic in the next back and forth. So this is a nice cliffhanger to what will happen. So now I think I can give the word to Karim.
Yes, hi guys. My name is Karim. I'm one of the backend developers on the Ruby on Rails team. And today I would like to show you how easy it is for the content managers to manage this website, and in particular, how easy it is to change the content. So let me just share my screen right now. There we go. So for our customer, it's important to display content in a visually attractive manner and place it in different places without too much effort. So this is why we've set up a very dynamic system, and where you can indicate per page which part should be displayed and how, which color, which length, etc. So let me take you to some courses, some course pages, and see how it's set up. So each course page starts with a blank canvas, like this. It looks something like this. It has a basic title, not much in there. And then each course page is divided in 4 segments. And each segment can be managed in the content management system right over here. So in these 4 segments, I can select via a list which content blocks will be shown under each other in order. For example, I can start with some text block. I can put a title, some content. I can manage the size and the colors of it. And I can end the segment with some of the locations where the course has been held. And that will look something like this. So each of these blocks. This one is the text block. I can manage it all. I can change the colors, the sizes. Of course, I can remove one of the content blocks. I can add in another one. So it's all very dynamic and manageable for the content managers of our client. I think that's all for the content, and I'll give it to the next one.
That would be me. I am Jeroen, backend developer working on Zapkin. Let's see, one of the features I worked on is the submission flow and the connection to the system at Zapkin that's called Eduarte. All the courses that we show on the website that Karim just showed, they're connected to Eduarte, and all the submissions that we get via the website will be sent there. I'll share my screen as well. This one. All right, so this is the start of the submission flow. But before I go there, I want to zoom out a bit to the full architecture of the website. This is the hosting setup that we have for Amazon Web Services with the help of Tuil, and from our side, that's mostly Wouter, who does our DevOps. For this presentation, I want to zoom in on this part. This is the submission flow that the submission go to the right to Eduarte. On the left, you see the front-end container with Ruby on Rails and some instances there that auto-scale. So with higher loads, it automatically upscales multiple instances. The submissions are saved in the flow in our Postgres database, but on an actual submission, they are sent to the background job. We use Redis for that. The background jobs are then handled asynchronously. That's shown here. Not going through all of it, but the short parts. The visitor directly sees the thank you page, and the submission is then handled in the background to get sent to Eduarte. There's a lot of error handling, retry logic, mails and notifications that can be sent there. And then, the submission is in Eduarte. To show you the full flow would be a bit long. It's quite a long flow for this mini presentation. So what I wanted to do was show our integration test for that. And switch screen. Go to the other one. All right, this is the integration test for the submission flow. This is run automatically on each deployment. So we are sure that the submission flow still is operational when we deploy new features. Yeah, there we go. This goes through the entire flow, does a lot of checks if everything is still in place, does front-end validation, checks still work, the back-end validation check, do they still work, back and forth and refreshes from the browser. All the different options and possibilities that there are in the flow are all tested this way. On recording now, it's a bit slow, but normally this goes headless, so you don't even see it. And then we have a full flow. That was what I want to show for this presentation. I'll pause it there.
Very nice.
Okay, back to Martijn.
Yeah, this was just a quick preview of what is what's coming next. In the next presentation, we will show you, as Mark also mentioned, the complete website and show you a bit around about all the functionalities and the nice things we made. But that will be next week, or in the next presentation. So thank you very much, everybody, and thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Hi. For 5 Degrees, Martin, Toma and I made a redesign of the banking system Matrix. This is used by banking employees like Knap, ABN AMRO and Van Lanschot. Users today experience a mental load and they have a lot of data, features and tabs on their screen. So we created a complete new solution that will help users complete their daily tasks easier and nicer. And we did the UX, the UI and the rebanding. We did also user interviews to understand the problems and did a usability test. Yeah, that was great and the client is very happy. As promotional, we made a video for 5 Degrees for their current clients and potential clients that will inspire them to go for this new platform. Toma explains in the video why it's great, why it's new and innovative. We used the 5 Degrees style, by the way, in this video because it should be remarkable for their clients. And yeah, you get a snappy view of sneak preview what it looks like. Of course, there will be a new video too with the behind the scenes what we did in the process. Take a look and enjoy.
Our goal has always been to make the best core banking software in the world. The first time we did it, we changed the playing field by putting customer data rather than product data at the center of everything. Now, we're rethinking not just what core banking software is, but how it's used. With Matrix Reloaded, we wanted to create something truly unique, so we performed extensive user research, speaking to real people who both loved and hated our product. What we learned caused us to rethink everything and create something nobody in the world could have envisioned, including us. This is Matrix Reloaded. It's a one-of-a-kind user experience created for efficiency, productivity, and employee satisfaction. We've designed an entirely new interface catered to the tasks people do the most. Our Kanban board creates a perfect overview of what needs doing, leaving you in full control, no matter the complexity of your job. Predictability and consistency result in efficiency. So we've made common tasks like creating customers and loans intuitively similar. We've also removed frustrating error messages and replaced them with positive messaging, which guide you on what you need to do. When viewing data, we're intelligently showing what matters the most and placing the things you don't need a simple click away. This results in more focus, more speed, and more fun doing your work. Traditional banking systems are not built for search. We've created the first fully open search functionality which enables you to find the right person, contract, or account in just milliseconds. And as we care deeply for our users, our software is designed for all of your people with no exclusions. We've made every effort to achieve the highest accessibility standards possible so all of your people can do their best work. To create something genuinely new, you have to start again, and that's exactly what we've done. Matrix Reloaded is the future of cloud-native core banking.